join me today. I'm going for a little walking tour around Manchester city centre. I'm going to go from Selfridges Square, that's the Midland building, and this is the library, the back of the town hall, and I'm going to walk you through and take you to St Anne's Square. End up at my favourite bar, which is the Oyster bar. Which was actually damaged in a Manchester blast, picked up and moved the whole bar, so I'll conclude the video there. One of Manchester's much more impressive buildings. It's quite beautiful inside the library. It used to be one of my favourite hangouts when I was a student, going do some work in the afternoon.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm going to take you on a little shortcut through between the two buildings. Got an amazing ceiling. There is some absolutely fabulous architecture in Manchester. And as a wedding photographer, I use this area here quite a lot. It makes for a fabulous background when you're doing weddings either at the Midland Hotel or the Manchester Register Office. And just around here makes a great background. Also use these ornate gates as backgrounds as well, which is quite good. Quite good angles here. Library walk. There you go. Okay. Looks like they're doing quite a lot of work here on the town hall at the moment. When these all open up, these arches are fabulous as well for doing great portrait shots inside. Unfortunately, renovation work's going on at the moment, so you know, any frequent visitors to Manchester must always think this square here in front of the town hall is constantly under renovation. It always seems to have building work going on. No idea what they're doing at the moment. It looks like our great Manchester town hall is being cleaned. All wrapped up. I suggest a sandblasting it, but that's on you, I guess. So anyone who is getting married at the Civil Register Office in Manchester, I'm only harping on about this because it's my job, that is located in this building just here. So you'll often come down Manchester and see weddings going on. And just where these people are just stood here at this entranceway. That's how you get in. Okay. A little bit of information for you there.
To sell my picture.
Yes, I know. Send me the invoice. Slug and lettuce, been in there a few times. The tram system in Manchester is actually very, very good. I live on the outskirts of Manchester near the airport. And you're so well connected now with the tram system, so if you are visiting the area, I suggest you check out the routes. Still got signs of summer here with all the flowers still hanging. We are filming late September. I was looking forward to an Indian summer, but it's not happened yet. Yeah, also these streets we've used as well for little photo shoots. Absolutely brilliant backgrounds. Really kind of like, you know, urban. I accidentally drove up this road a couple of weeks ago at a wedding and got myself a nice bus ticket for travelling in the bus lane, so let that be a lesson to anyone. Don't get caught out. You have to go that way, not that way. So if you keep walking down this road, eventually, I'm not going to go all the way down, but eventually you will end up at Victoria train station. That's where these trams are coming from, and this is the best fish and chips in central Manchester. I'm not saying it's the best fish and chips in Manchester, but the best fish and chips in central Manchester.
You're not bringing someone in. The darker
Travelling up this way, that building up there, city building, will take you to Piccadilly. So Piccadilly's that way and that way. Loads of shopping streets down here. And this is where all the Christmas markets are laid out. Chinatown is just back up that way, up there and round. And if you get a chance to eat here, the shop house, it's two of these I think in Manchester now. The food is great. Been here a few times for weddings and the meals at Christmas. Sam's Chop House. Highly recommended. Spin you around. Where we just come from. I'm going to take you into St Anne's Square in a moment. And this is one entrance to it. This is the first entrance to St Anne's Square. And square ends here and that way. I'm just going to take you around this way. I do apologise if you hear me coughing, I'm just getting over a stinking cold. I was shooting a wedding in Greece last week, and on the way on the plane I think I picked up a bit of a bug, as you do sometimes. So this building here that we're coming to, that's the back of the Arndale Centre, nicknamed the best urinal in Manchester back in its day when they built it. It's a goddamn awful building. I think it's one of the worst buildings in Manchester. It's dreadful. Now we're at the Royal Exchange Theatre here, and I am going to walk you up and down here, but from the other side, so I'm just going to walk you around. So here is the Royal Exchange. If you want to come for an evening's entertainment, get yourself a theatre show. Been a while since I've been to the theatre, but always a good night out. TGI Fridays here. Never been in, don't know. Not my thing, really. So this is the bottom of Market Street now. This is the end of the Arndale Centre. Which I'll do this as another walkthrough maybe later. And I'll walk you straight up to Piccadilly Gardens and back again. You can get across to Marks and Spencer's by this bridge here. And that's your Marks and Spencer's just there. Hotel chocolate. And this, you're walking into St Anne's Square now. This is where all the jewellers are in Manchester. So you have to treat yourself to a ring or a little bit of jewellery or whatever. This is the place to come. There we go. Arthur Kay. I actually photographed his son's wedding a few years ago. His son was actually on Lord Sugar's programme, The Apprentice. Didn't win, but he was on it. There you go. It's one of the most famous jewellers. So, let's just enter the square now. Where I'm going to conclude the video later on will be down here at the Oyster bar, right down there at the bottom. I'm just going to walk you through this square, show you the shops, show you the church, and head back to the bar. Here we go, the Royal Exchange Theatre. Your obligatory Starbucks, if you want an overpriced coffee. Just going to walk you through here because some quirky little shops here. So, if you're ever visiting Manchester, it's worth a little walk round. Just through here on the other side is Deansgate. Well, I'm not going to go on Deansgate. I'm just giving you an idea of the bearing where you are. Here we go, more jewellery shops. There we go. Got a pretty little arcade. There we go. Take it back out. back into the square itself. We'll go around the square. We'll go through the Royal Exchange Theatre. And then where we go in the bar I'm going to, the Oyster Bar, is right next door to Manchester Cathedral. So that'll be a good conclusion to this this little walk. Yet again, Christmas time, all the market stalls are all set up here. It's absolutely beautiful here when it's at Christmas time. I think Manchester's got one of the biggest European markets now. If not the biggest in Europe, not quite sure. I do think it is the biggest in Europe at the moment. We've got more jewellery shops here. This is the church at the end of the square. You do quite a lot of guided tours from here. So if you want to book onto a tour, I know they come around here, you see a lot of people. There you go, I'll spin you around. You got more jewellers here, and just around the corner you got more jewellers around there. It's highlighted, it's an area for jewellery. I think sometimes when it is your home city, you don't really appreciate the architecture when you start looking around. But there are some quite beautiful buildings. I think, I'm not 100% sure, but this used to be the old fallout shelter, or it might still be, I'm not sure. Oh, so the legend goes. Hi! Yeah, I'm going to walk you through the Royal Exchange shopping mall, the ended door bit here. Some quirky shops in here.
Got a cigar in there.
I'll walk you up this way and I'll point the camera around to the other side on the way back down. It's very quiet at the moment, it's midweek in the afternoon, so most folk are at work. Spin you around. You like this kind of content, it's walking tour stuff, and if you'd like to support my channel, please give me a like and subscribe. It helps boost my videos and it puts it in front of people who are searching for this kind of content. So I really appreciate that if you don't mind giving me a subscribe. It's free at the moment, so won't cost you anything. Okay, so we've got Marks and Spencer's just in front of us here in this building, and then we've got Selfridges just a little bit further down, so I'll walk you over to Selfridges. Yeah, I did. Yeah, will Ryan come out like that?
It's on the same road, Tom.
I won't point that way, that's just the back of the M&S building and it just goes all the way to the bottom. So I'll keep the camera angle around this side. During the weekend you can get quite a lot of buskers down here. It's quite interesting. You get some real characters. Most of the buskers will be on Market Street. The footfall there is much higher. But you do get some entertaining ones here as well. And there you have Nicks. Now the building right in front of you there, that's the Corn Exchange, which is badly damaged during the Manchester bombing. And right in front, which I'll just walk you up to, is the Printworks, which is a real popular venue. It's got all sorts going on there. I'll just walk you around today actually. And just behind the pub here, directly behind, you might not see the flag on the top, that's Manchester Cathedral. So if you want your bearings, you are right back at the back of the Arndale Centre here. You can see the big yellow building, that's your vantage point, so you can see that from most areas in Manchester. If you ever get lost, just look up and you know where you are. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take you around the back here, loop you all the way back round, show you where Manchester Football is, the museum, and then we'll conclude the tour at this black and white building here, which is Sinclair by the Oyster bar, which is where I'm going for dinner. I'll quickly whiz you in the Corn Exchange. I'm not going to do a tour around it. I'll just give you an idea so you can see for yourself what's here. That's the layout of the atrium anyway. I think it's just a big food court. Last time I was here it was just generally food and whatnot. There you go. Okay, so that's the inside of the Corn Exchange. Back in the day it used to be offices many years ago. Yeah, so you've got the Printworks here now, which is like cinema complex. You've got all your chain restaurants like Wagamama's, and I think there's a Hard Rock Cafe here. Not Brannigan's, not Brannigan's, sorry. Oh, Yates's Wine Lodge. Nando's, that kind of stuff. All your box standard food chains are in there. Tram at the end there, that's where Victoria train station is. Museum of Football is here. Yeah, again, I've covered many event in there for work. The weddings, bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs, birthday parties, corporate functions. During summer it's quite nice just to chill out here on the grass. Gets quite busy here. So this is the back of the Corn Exchange. These restaurants come and go so quickly. They open up, change hands, change names. So much construction going on in Manchester. 1 minute it's a empty plot of land, next minute it's a small skyscraper on it. So just down this path here, just at the end of this path here, about 60 yards, that's where the Victoria train station is. And you are at the back of Manchester Cathedral. Now that is a very impressive building inside, so I don't know if you are visiting the area, I would take a bit of time to go and visit it. Yeah, again, I know they do tours there. Here we go. The cathedral is open for visitors and it's free admission. You can't beat that, can you? Happy days. Famous for our Manchester Bee. Busy bee Manchester. The worker bee. That's what Manchester's famous for. There you go. Manchester Cathedral. Okay. And we're nearly at the end. This is the famous Sinclair's Oyster Bar. So this bar was actually moved during the reconstruction of Manchester. It's quite a nice place just to sit out here in summer when the sun's out. It is Manchester, that's not very often. Have a few cheeky beers. A couple of other bars here, the Mitre and the Anchor. So you can do a mini bar crawl, that's a separate pub itself. And this is where I'm going. Okay, so thank you for watching today's video. It's just a walking tour of my hometown. I'll do some other bits and bats, maybe we'll later today or in the future. And so if you do like this kind of content, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. It's totally free, don't cost you anything, and it helps me out. Appreciate it, and thank you for watching.